All right, nature freaks, you are not going to want to miss this episode. We are about to enter a world where the inhabitants are so small, they typically go unnoticed unless they're in your face.
But what you don't know about this world is inside is a secret society of kung fu masters, known as the praying mantis.
So get ready for some
nature in your face.
nature in your face!
It's late September, and there's no better time to find a praying mantis. We are going to comb through the tall grass and vegetation to bring you into the world of the praying mantis and show you what makes this one-of-a-kind insect so successful. They are nearing the end of their short lives of 6 to 8 months, and they must move quickly to ensure that future generations will continue. The breeding season is long ended, and after a 60-day gestation period, it's time for the females to lay eggs. Prairie habitat is the ideal place to do so and provides an abundant variety of prey as well as excellent cover and protection from predators.
All right, so the flowers are attracting the bees, the wasps, the butterflies here in the prairie. We have the perfect habitat. We have the food. Now we just need the predator.
I don't know, man. This place is pretty huge. I just pray we find one.
Punny, Dave. Real punny.
We didn't have to walk very long before finding the Temple of the Mantis.
Master Mantis, we have finally found you.
Oh, great one, we have come far and wide to seek your wisdom.
We are not worthy to be in your presence. All right, so here we have Master Mantis. Now, this is a female mantid. It's the Chinese mantis. It's actually an invasive species. They were accidentally introduced here in 1896. Now, the easiest way to identify this as the Chinese mantis is if you were to lift up the top wing, underneath it actually says made in China.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to breed them here so we can avoid the 25% tariff from the Chinese government.
Now, Dave, weren't you just talking about their insane reflexes?
Yes. In fact, scientists compare this thing, their reflexes and agility, to that of a cat. They can contort their bodies, grab things from the side, from below, from above, literally obliterate it from any angle.
Yeah, and if you hang out with one long enough, you'll see it has the attention span of a cat as well. Now, we're going to put it back into the plant where we found it. It was perfectly camouflaged, sitting amongst these blooming flowers, bees everywhere. They don't even know it's there. At any moment in time, she can spring out.
That's right.
Kung Fu grip.
We're going to put the camera close, get all this stuff for you, show it in action.
Awesome.
Praying mantises are specialized visual predators, and their vision is like no other creature on the planet, including humans. The forward-facing compound eyes can detect movement better than our own, and they have a wider field of vision. Until recently, only primates, cats, and certain birds of prey were known to possess 3D stereoscopic vision, and the praying mantis is now the only known invertebrate to also have this unique ability. As if 2 eyes weren't enough, the mantis has an additional 3 smaller eyes located in the middle of the head that can detect light.
The praying mantis can also detect sound, but not quite in the way you might think. Although not all mantises hear, the ones that can possess a single ear located on the abdomen just above the last set of legs. These ears can only detect high-pitched ultrasonic frequencies and are used to avoid the echolocation of bats.
Both the males and the female Chinese mantids have wings, yet only the males are capable of flight. Males will fly great distances guided by the detection of pheromones released by the female.
Like all insects, the praying mantis has 6 legs, but it's the prominent front legs that gives the praying mantis its name, and they're positioned in such a way that it suggests an act of prayer or devotion. But looks can be deceiving. Considering what they're used for, a more accurate description might be to compare the front legs to a horrible medieval torture device known as the Iron Maiden. This was an iron cabinet with a hinge front and spike-covered interior, where the victim was placed inside and the door slammed shut. The praying mantis perfected this method of torture long before man invented it. With lightning-quick reflexes, the praying mantis lunges forward, slamming the spiked legs closed and impaling its victim, holding it in place as it begins to eat it alive.
Often referred to as the zombie bug, The mantis begins its meals by eating the brains first. The powerful jaws work like an electric saw and are designed to rip through the tough exoskeleton, eventually exposing the softer tissue beneath as it chews its way towards the midsection of its prey.
So what is it about the jaws that make them so efficient? The mantis actually has two sets of jaws that work alternately. A large pair of mandibles at the top of the mouth for cutting, and a second pair of smaller jaws called the maxillae, which are more like mini pinchers used to hold and manipulate prey.
Nothing goes to waste. The mantis will even eat the wings and legs, something that many other predators such as spiders do not consume. Insects make up the majority of the Chinese mantis's diet, but because of their size, they are capable of taking down larger prey, including hummingbirds, lizards, and small snakes. Hot cricket! Once dinner is over, it's time to clean the dishes. A small tongue-like structure at the bottom of the mouth produces saliva, which helps to wipe away any residue left in the mouth and on the limbs.
Few predators will attempt to eat the larvae of the monarch butterfly, which consumes and then stores the toxins of the milkweed plant in its body. Bright warning colors advertise these poisons, which prevents many predators from eating them, but not the Chinese mantis, which has somehow figured out a way to avoid the entrails where the highest concentration of toxins are stored. Today happened to be the caterpillar's lucky day.
Even with their lightning-quick reflexes and perfect camouflage, sometimes they still miss.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome view into a tiny world full of Kung Fu masters. It's time for us to get out of here. We got a train to catch.
What, the Orient Express? By the way, I know Kung Fu.
No, you don't.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more nature in your face.
Getting some good stuff, Dave?
Oh, I'm getting some great stuff. Nice close-ups here.